Beirut, Lebanese Prime Minister Saad Hariri was summoned at 8:30 am to the Saudi royal offices, unseemly early, by the kingdom's standards, on the second day of a visit that was already far from what he had expected. Hariri, long an ally of the Saudis, dressed that morning in jeans and a t-shirt, thinking he was going camping in the desert with the Crown Prince, Mohammed bin Salman. But instead he was stripped of his mobile phones, separated from all but one of his usual cluster of bodyguards, and shoved and insulted by Saudi security officers. Then came the ultimate indignity. He was handed a pre-written resignation speech and forced to read it on Saudi television. This, it seemed, was the real reason he had been beckoned to the Saudi capital, Riyadh, a day earlier, to resign under pressure and publicly blame Iran, as if he were an employee and not a sovereign leader. Before going on TV, he was not even allowed to go to the house he owns there. He had to ask guards to bring him a suit. As bizarre as the episode was, it was just one chapter in the story of Prince Mohammed bin Salman, the ambitious young heir apparent determined to shake up the power structure not just of his own country but of the entire region. At home, he has jailed hundreds of fellow princes and businessmen in what he casts as an anti-corruption drive. Abroad, he has waged war in Yemen and confronted Qatar. The day Hariri was ordered to report to Riyadh, he was just a pawn in the Crown Prince's overall battle, to rein in the regional ambitions of Saudi Arabia's longtime rival, Iran. This is the backstory of Hariri's long, strange sojourn in Saudi Arabia last month, as revealed in behind-the-scenes accounts from a dozen Western, Lebanese and regional officials and associates of Hariri. Get the latest news and updates emailed straight to your inbox. By submitting your email you are agreeing to Fairfax Media's terms and conditions and privacy policy. After delivering his speech, as his bewildered aides tried in vain to reach him from Beirut, Hariri did, indeed, eventually spend the evening in the desert with the Crown Prince, one senior Lebanese official said. It was a surreal counterpoint to a series of events unfolding that day and into the night that set the entire Middle East on edge. A missile fired at Riyadh from Yemen, the hundreds of Saudi princes and businessmen arrested and held at a luxury hotel, and Lebanon left stunned and confused. Mohammed bin Salman had already launched a war in neighboring Yemen against Iran-aligned rebels, and gotten bogged down. He had blockaded Qatar, only to push the Gulf country closer to Iran. Now, he was looking to take out the Prime Minister of another country, one who was deemed not sufficiently obedient to his Saudi patrons. The prince intended to send a message. It was time to stop Iran's Lebanese ally, Hezbollah, the powerful Shia organization that is Lebanon's most influential political actor, from growing.